Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Viroqua. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. Well, it's the start. Actually, guess what? It's snowing out, so that means it's the start of the basketball season. And with me, head coach Terry Sina of the Viroqua Blackhawks, and talking some girls basketball, Terry.
Yeah, I'm excited. Start of the year. It's good. Thanks for being here.
You bet. Well, it's always fun to get that first one under the belt, and this is your second year. Talk a little bit about that transition from year one to year two, mainly for you as a coach.
Yeah, it's really good to kind of have some time with the kids and know who the kids are. Last year I got hired kind of right before the season, so I was doing a lot of push-ups because I kept forgetting kids' names, and I did push-ups every time I did, so I had to learn them quickly, you know. This year, not quite so many push-ups. How's that?
There you go. That's a great way to do it. So, talk about, again, the second year. How are the kids doing, buying into the philosophy, the program, everything that you're trying to strive for?
Yeah, it's been very good. Our kids have really honestly bought in, and I think they're more comfortable with our terminology. They're doing things that we're asking of them and doing it at a different level, I think, than last year at this time. Their intensity has picked up, and that's basically what our biggest goal was last year, is to increase our intensity throughout the whole year, and so that we knew even some of the games where we were getting beaten up pretty bad, like Royall did to us last year, almost a 60-point difference in that first game.
Wow.
How do we play hard for the whole game? Because that's as much a skill as anything else.
Right.
You know, when you're down and it's a little bit harder.
Yeah.
But this first part of the year, at least in practice, we'll see if that transitions to games. But it's been phenomenal from start to finish of practice. The intensity's been good. So.
You talk about a mindset, and I know last year your philosophy was it's not about wins and losses. It's about learning the system, starting to believe in your teammates and things like that.
Yep.
Same idea this year, or where are you at with that?
Yeah, honestly, I'll never make it about wins and losses. Of course, I mean that's what we want to, and I know that's what teams that don't win a lot of games maybe say.
Sure.
But if we put a premium on wins and losses, that there's so many things that affect that, injuries and illness and things like that. But I just feel like our goal is to be more competitive this year in the games that we play. So, you know, whether that's a team that normally beats us pretty badly, or if it's a team that we might, have a chance to win, or whatever it is, we just have to find a way to compete day in and day out. And I think they've taken that mentality, so it's been good that way.
When you look at last year, and my old brain doesn't work that well, it seems like, but
Mine's going
how many seniors did you lose? How many do you have coming back from last year?
Yeah, we lost three seniors that played a ton. Jessica Anderson, Maddie Am, Vanessa Lohr, very prominent seniors for us, been with the program the whole time, and honestly huge leaders for us,
Sure.
Especially my first year. They helped to bring everybody else along. This year we have one senior.
Wow.
And 5 juniors that got some varsity playing time last year, some more than others, some not a ton.
Yep.
So yeah, we're pretty fresh in the experience department on varsity.
Yeah.
But as far as experience with me, obviously that helps.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's encouraging, though, in one way, because you've got people coming back even for that third year, which you always expect these steps, increments of success.
Yep. Unless they get sick of me by then. 3 years in, I don't know, man. I don't know. No,
well, I don't know about that.
I'm excited to have that. Now we have some younger girls too that are now in their second year, and I've been putting as much time as possible into all our youth teams, so I know every kid in our program at this point. And the girls that are now freshmen have seen me probably more than they'd like to see me as well. But they're going to contribute to our team in multiple ways. There's going to be a couple freshmen that play some varsity, and then there's going to be some other ones that are just pushing our varsity players as well. So it's a different. That's going to help us a lot too. So.
Well, let's take a look. This sounds exciting, to be honest with you, because you're building the program and stuff. Well, let's take a look at Royall. I didn't remember the score from last year, so tell us a little bit about what they got coming back.
Yeah, they have a lot of really nice players, and Andy does such a good job with his program. All the Gruen girls, of course, and a ton of other nice pieces that they do a lot of really nice things. And they had a great season last year. And I know they lost some seniors, but they just kind of reload a little bit, versus kind of there's no rebuilding in Royall, okay? So it'll be a tough challenge. And they do some things that we don't see a lot of. They play a little 1-3-1 zone, and we don't see a lot of that throughout the season, if any. Definitely not in our conference that we saw last year. But so they definitely pose some challenges with some great athletes, some length, and just really good basketball players. So that's part of the reason it was a little lopsided last year. We were hoping to tighten that up a little bit. So
well, it'll be a fun game to see, and you can kind of gauge where things are at, throughout this night and the year.
Yep, this is a good test for us. I mean, again, they're very good, but we have these teams in our conference, so it's good for us to see them right away. The West Salems and obviously Westby and some of those teams. We're going to see these teams just like this throughout the year. They may play a little differently, but talent-wise, skill level-wise, all that, great programs, we're going to see. This is what we're going to see. So to get it right out of the gate, I wish it was 2 weeks from now, but we'll take it. We're ready for the challenge. We're just hoping that we can use tonight to make us better and more prepared for down the road.
Well, speaking of down the road, conference-wise, you kind of alluded to that a little bit. Conference always been pretty tough. What do we see again this year in the Cooley?
Yeah, very good conference. Obviously, West Salem is just loaded. I mean, they lost some really talented seniors, some college basketball players, D2, D3 players, but they have so many coming back. There's a Westby kid that's going to be on that team that I don't want to talk about. One of my good friends, Mike Brutus's daughter. So, so we're going to have to contend with that for 4 years. But no, they have a lot of really good players. And then Westby is just, they have such a nice program too. Brian does a great job. All those seniors, you can't beat all those seniors. And they have talent. They're a great group together, and obviously very talented, and some talented kids to go with it. The rest of the conference has had a lot of turnover for the most part. So for the most part, they've kind of turned over Luther, stuff like that. So but we'll see. There's still going to be some good teams for sure.
Well, it's always a great battle no matter what when you look at the Cooley and stuff. And I think, Terry, when we take a look at things, we're going to have a lot of fun this year, and it's going to be exciting. We're going to follow you what we can. I got Tom Laurie helping out a little bit.
Awesome.
Should be fun that one.
Yeah, can't wait. Thanks for doing it again.
You bet. Well, we want to wish you the best of luck tonight, and you got some other things coming up. We'll be able to talk down the road here. Always enjoy those conversations.
Sounds good. Thanks again.
All right. Head coach Terry Sina of the Viroqua Blackhawks coming here, and of course they're facing the Royall Panthers. We'll have that tip-off in just a moment.
The Daily Brew Company, family owned. The Oleroods and Cades invite you to stop in. Try the many delicious items on their menu. Looking forward to seeing all of you from your friends at the Daily Brew Company on the north side of Westby, 100 Washington Street. Call 634-4001. Embroidery and more. For quality embroidery, sewing services, screen printing, and promotional products at reasonable rates. Be sure to stop in. See Greg Danes at their location, 210D Swigum Road in Westby. Get the job done right the first time. Best of luck to the Norsemen, Eagles, and Blackhawks throughout the year.
Sweet Valley Artisan and Valley Fudge and Candy. Sweet Valley Artisan invites you to stop in. Browse the 9,000 square feet of Artisan Mall located right in the heart of Coon Valley. And when you're done there, in the back of the mall, Valley Fudge and Candy, where old-fashioned quality meets today's fresh new flavors. Handcrafting over 75 flavors of fudge just for you.
We're going to have a very interesting ball game tonight because as the teams are being introduced here, but last year these two teams started things off, if I remember right, beginning of the year, and Royall, well, they kind of put a little beat down on Viroqua with a 60-point win, I believe it was.
Yeah, they set the tone on a Viroqua season that was really mired in just learning the game, getting a new program started here. Coach Terry Sina tried to set the foundation down last year, but hopefully he has worked with this team a lot, worked with fundamentals, worked with knowledge of the game hopefully we see improvement. I think that's the theme we want to see. We did see it in the JV game, and hoping we could see it here with the varsity group.
And tonight with the Panthers, yeah, you're going to jump right into things. Let's take a look here. It's going to be Mara Gruen with the jump ball. She's only a junior, number 24, and she's going to be going up against Blackhawks. And I can't quite see, is this Haley?
Haley Dregney.
Haley Dregney, yes. That's what I thought. So, well, it's going to go to the Panthers, and Gruen, she'll kick the ball over to the far side, and they'll come right back. Let's take a look and see if we can get the numbers and names. Brooklyn Gruen, I believe, is a cousin, number 20, out there as well. Shot up off the front of the rim, no good. And Brooklyn Gruen with the rebound. They'll kick it out here on the wing. Open shot, that's a little bit strong. And Viroqua will run the ball down here. And 14 with the layup attempt, a little bit too strong, coming up there in Rachel Deal. And we know Rachel has a great engine. Well, here's a layup attempt on a quick move back. And Kaylee Simons is going to pick up the two, and now a steal, and the layup is up and good. And just like that, off from the steal, that was Michaela Martin.
Kind of a patented Royal thing is to press
right
after a score. They're gonna do that all game.
Well, our thanks going out to a number of our sponsors too, and we're gonna try and just do a quick mention because of we're sure the pace of the game is going to be pretty wild as they get things rolling along here. But thanks to American Family Insurance, the Miranda Wright Agency, Viroqua, and Westby. Nice inlet pass, and Zoe Clark coming up big. That cuts the lead in half here, Tom, at 4-2.
Yeah, nice bounce pass by Rachel Deal into Zoe Clark, and Zoe Clark, strong move to the basket, and just kind of slowed that shot motion down enough to get up on the backboard and in.
Gruen to Gruen, and back out it goes to Simons. And coming across the lane.
That's Michaela Martin, number 10.
Thank you. I was drawing the blank. I was looking at it and drew the blank. Here's a nice pass from Mara Gruen. She goes to her cousin Brooklyn, trying to lay that one up, and there's going to be a foul, and that's going to go.
Scrady.
Scrady, all right.
Yeah.
Picking up the first foul, and it's a two-shot foul.
Royal just so fast cutting the basket. They definitely are
a
give and go team, and this is a group of young ladies. I think they're going to run.
And it looks like, as we were kind of talking, you and I were talking ahead of time, as the ladies were warming up, that Viroqua looked like they might have a little more speed than last year.
Yeah.
Oh, that ball bounced right off the foot of Scrady. And it's going to be a turnover here.
Yeah, she just simply dribbled it off her foot.
We can call that a forced turnover because there was a lot of pressure there, too. She was almost double-teamed.
Yeah.
Gruen goes out to Martin on the wing. We're going to get a travel call. She picked up the ball and took a step and a half before putting the ball on the floor. So
that's why the referees do that job.
I tell you,
I couldn't have caught it.
That was a quick one. Oh, what a steal right here. And a bounce pass to Gruen. She'll spin, turn up, no good. Pushing the ball to the outside. That was Gruen. Back up top of the key. She'll go down low. And Gruen to Martin. She'll lay it up. And, oh, my goodness, an acrobatic play right there. They're going to count the bucket. The foul, let's see who that's going to go against. Number 14, they say here for the Blackhawks. And Rachel Deal, that's her first. Martin with the shot, she hits
it. Cena was arguing for a headbutt there.
Oh, yeah. No kidding.
Yeah.
A three-point play the conventional way. And it's 9-2. Quick outlet pass right off the hands of Clark. She's not happy with herself on that one.
No, she had free sail into the basket on that if she just stops and catches that pass.
Little short arm on it, but if she kept moving, probably would have been a good pass to her. Now here's Clark digging down low, and I tell you what, I like her defense. She is going to get after things.
jump ball on the part of Viroqua. It's going to in favor of Viroqua anyway.
So they'll kick the ball out here. That's straight. Check that. Clark going to Dio. Now double teamed off from that pass. Panthers with the ball. Martin.
Emily Hubach's going to make her first appearance in as a freshman in this game.
Okay, she's number 22. There's the shot. No good. Nice rebound there. Blocking Gruen out. That was Hubach. And now we're going to get a timeout on the floor. Let's take a quick look at one of our fine sponsors, ADRC, the Aging and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County, right here in Viroqua, as well as the Bank of Cashton helping us out tonight. We appreciate Scott Wall and all that great crew bringing you tonight's ball game.
Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service, featuring steel, country clipper, simplicity, and much more. It's Evinger Equipment in Viroqua. Best of luck to the Eagles, Blackhawks, and Norsemen as they compete in the Cooley and Scenic Bluffs conference races. Carmen Fortune, your local New Directions real estate expert. Stop in to New Directions Real Estate Office located at 110 North Main Street in Westby. Talk to Carmen or Shane today regarding the Northern Wisconsin Tobacco Building located in Viroqua. With an unlimited amount of possibilities for you, this property could be yours. Give Carmen a call today, 608-606-2497.
What is it that makes you powerful? Having a voice. When you're part of a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your voice is heard, loud and clear. Because you're more than a customer, you're a member. Most important, you're connected to all the other members in our community, to your hometown electric co-op, and to the people who've been there for you year after year. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Well, we might as well talk about Bobby John's back in action here. How about that? Sam Balto and his wife Jolene helping us out tonight. They're located in Cashton, as well as Cade Clearing. We appreciate Brett and Riley Cade helping us here tonight when it comes to this basketball action. Of course, a couple of old Westby wrestlers, I always say.
Yeah, it's a new sponsor, new business.
Yeah,
kind of nice to see.
It is. We picked up about 3 or 4 new ones here, and that's just much appreciated because we're trying to get as much of the word out as possible throughout the seasons. Here's Grady trying to kick the ball across, and we're going to get a big collision here. And let's see if that's going to go against Rachel, or is it going to
reach on her part,
and
or a block, whatever.
Yeah, the reach and the block. Dregney comes back in. Rachel's got to take a seat with 2 fouls now.
Yeah, that's going to hurt.
Yeah, I hate to see her. She's a good spark plug. Here's a shot up. That's short by Gruen. And trying to get to it was number 23 for the Royall. That is Bria.
The Varsity Funeral Home, dedicated to serving area families in time of need. Caring, professional guidance, always a must. Contact Gina Sherry for reliable, compassionate care. The loss of the life of a loved one is always a stressful time. Turn to Varsity Funeral Home, Westby and Viroqua.
All Or is it Bry? How do you say that one? Druin, number 23. She's a freshman.
Bria.
Okay.
At least that's my take on
I'll
it.
go with that. We're going to get a foul here on Mara. So that's Mara's first foul. Of course, she's a tremendous athlete. My goodness, volleyball and then cross country. There's a good tip right into the hands of Martin, who gives it back to Druin. Druin lost the handle, now goes inside to Brooklyn Druin, and there's a foul.
Yeah, a nice block on Grace's part, but just gotta keep that body off of her.
Yep. So Stuber with the foul. And again, a lot of these kids, I tell you what, you have to appreciate the energy that they're going to put out here tonight by the Viroqua Blackhawks. They, under Coach Terry Sina here, they've got that philosophy of getting after things, and that's good to see. They're not going to back down. Second shot is short, and it's 10-2. Rebound going here to the Blackhawks. There is Martin with the steal. She's got an open look. The layup is up and good. Clark will get the ball in. Over to Scrady. Off of the pass from Hubach. Down low in the corner is Dregney. She comes out with it and throws it right into the hands of Druin, who lead pass to Martin once again. She's going to lay it up, but I think
You got to call it travel.
Traveled, yep.
Yeah.
I kind of wondered if that big toe wasn't slight. Well, thanks going out to Carmen Fortune, one of our new sponsors again here. And, of course, your local New Directions real estate expert. Be sure to give her a call.
Lily Rozeski's going to come into the game. Grace Stuber is going to come out for Viroqua.
And let's see.
Simons comes back in for Royall, along with Kaylee Wainwright, Layla Wainwright.
Mara Gruen shortchanged that one to pass down, but tipped by Lily Rozeski. And the ball, unfortunately, when it was tipped, it went away from Zoe Clark. Either one of them, if they could have grabbed it, had a good look.
Well, I think Emily kind of split the difference, and neither one of them knew who the ball was getting passed to. So
yeah, tough break there.
But a good pass. I mean,
heads up.
Good aggressive pass.
Yeah. Shot is up, no good. And tracking the ball down was Clark, and she gets it to Dregney. Bounce pass, behind Dio, who's back into the ball game.
So I think some postseason rust coming off the Viroqua Blackhawks here in the first half. Just everything's a little fast. Just gotta take our time and gather the ball. You know.
Well, exactly.
Think about it when you're passing it.
Into the ball game, number 12 in Leah Wainwright.
Zoe Clark with the block.
Okay. So going to the line here. I didn't look. I was looking down to see the name and number. The bucket was good, so it's an attempt for a three-point play. Zoe,
I think she thought she had a charge on that one.
Yeah, she landed on her elbow, so she's trying to work that, get that tingling feeling out, catch it on the old funny bone. That's never a great feeling.
No.
It goes all the way down to the tip of your fingers.
Grace Stuber comes back in for Whitney Scrady.
Gruen with the three-point play, and it's 15-2.
Eagle Title Company, located on the north side of Coon Valley, 95 Central Avenue. Be sure to stop in, talk to Lori Holte regarding the 5 things not to do during your new property closing. Peace of mind and solid protection for you, the consumer, during your new purchase. Lori Holte, working only in Vernon, Monroe, and La Crosse counties to serve you. Cade Clearing, fully insured for your protection. Call for a free estimate today when it comes to tree removal. Contact Brett 608-615-0827 or Riley at 608-632-3678 when it comes to clearing out old tree stumps or taking down hazardous trees. Cade Clearing, the place to go.
There are a lot of good reasons to shop the Westby Cooperative Creamery Cheese Store in Westby. Try the all-new sour cream pouch filled with fresh, all-natural sour cream that makes serving a whole lot easier. Just squeeze to put the finishing touches on any meal with no mess. Squeeze on tacos, chili, baked potatoes, you name it. Store it in your fridge for any time or bring it along on camping trips and picnics. Squeezable sour cream pouches are convenient farm-to-table country goodness from Westby Co-op Creamery.
Lob pass into Rozeski. Here's a shot on the kick-out pass. No good. Rebound coming away here. That was number 12 in Wainwright. Gruen with the ball. Lead pass down low. Turn shot off. Nice bank. That was 22 in Casey Jones, a junior, now into the game. Boy, I tell you what, Tom, they have a lot of firepower, don't they?
They sure do.
Well, there's Rachel Deal. She's going to bank that one in for 3. I heard bank way up here.
Yeah.
17-5 your score.
Either way, Viroqua's going to take it.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I think Viroqua really trying to gather themselves at dealing with the speed of Royall. They are just very, very fast, offensively and defensively.
Here's Martin with the ball. She'll go to the far side with Simons. Here's Dregney with a nice takeaway. 1-on-2, and there's going to be a foul from behind. That's going to go on number 12, Wainwright. One of two freshmen for the Panthers. The other one is Bria Gruen on the varsity. Scrady in. Rozeski comes out. Hubach with the three-point shot. That's over the top and now going out of bounds.
Definitely a family affair here with the Royall. A lot of Gruens.
Oh, that's, tell you what, they're quite the athletes.
Yeah.
Well, and Mara, of course, I was saying she's volleyball, but she was also state cross country, and then you look at track.
Really?
Oh, my goodness, you know.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, to do both cross country and volleyball is remarkable, you know, same season like that. But
and then keep up on your studies.
Oh, I know, but she's just an excellent student all the way around. Well, down on the floor goes Clark this time, and now she's slow to get up. Going to get some help here.
And her second.
Yeah, she's going to see if she's going to come out here for a moment. She caught an elbow in the stomach, it looked like. 12:01 to go here in this first half. And she will take a break, and Quackenbush will come in.
One of the freshmen.
Yeah. And you know, Tom, like you said earlier in that JV game, a lot of those freshmen didn't play the second half. That's why they're in here.
Right.
They can get the full varsity game versus a full JV game, and you need the numbers right now.
Right.
Good heads-up play by Hubach. My goodness. Here's a shot up in the air, and it bounces around and rolls in.
There we go.
Well, you'll take that any day for Grace Stuber.
Well, a lot better ball movement on that and much more control.
Yeah.
Grace Stuber kind of taking her time with the shot.
There's Dregney with a takeaway on a lob pass, trying to get it down low, maybe to Martin. Scrady trying to come across. I think she's going to be held.
Yeah, I got to get Stanek with a hold on that.
All right. Well, thanks to Cashton Building Supply, Kevin Kirking, Courtney Kuzi helping us out. Cashton Farm Supply in Ernie Peterson and that crew. Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op, John Maslevicek supporting tonight's broadcast, as well as Coon Valley Telecommunications. We are enjoying it on Channel 14 and, of course, Channel 6 right here at the Viroqua station.
Lob pass down low, turn shot up, no good, a little bit hard. Off the back of the rim, and a rebound. Quackenbush coming away with it.
Yeah,
nice.
Royall trying to get their group of starters there, just some air, and kind of let Viroqua a little bit back into the game. And all of a sudden, Viroqua gathers themselves and finds themselves at least playing better basketball.
Well, that was a real nice pass. Breaking to the bucket, to the basket there was Deal, and nice pass to her, and she laid it up and in. Well-designed play. 19-9, down by 10, but playing a little better. Shot is up, no good, and a rebound, Scrady. That was Mara Gruen with the shot that was off base. Now the pass, missing Quackenbush.
Nice pass. One comment I'd say over last year, our boxing out down here on defensive rebounding is just a lot better already. We definitely seem to have practiced that a little bit.
Well, it takes some time to get your philosophy down as a head coach, and whether, I don't care if it's football, basketball, wrestling, it doesn't matter, baseball.
Yes, it does.
You got to get the idea of what the coach wants, and
players got to learn to trust the coach and where they're taking them,
and trust each other. Here's a nice takeaway. Going to be a travel call.
She had the right idea.
Well, 9:50 to go here, Tom. Why don't we turn the play-by-play over to you here as we near the 9-minute mark. We might as well do it now with this change of possession.
Well, thank you, Ken.
You bet.
So I've got to get my bearings here a little bit. We got Martin bringing the ball into Gruen. And Michaela Martin's going to bring this ball up the center of the court. She is trying to make a decision. Ends up driving to her right. Simons ends up getting the pass, and nice little shot. Going to end up getting a three-point shot successful. Royall up 22-9. Zoe Clark drives the ball and ends up getting 2 rebounds, tries to throw that ball back out to Emily Hubach. Royall just really bringing the defense down in the lane really hard. It's going to get number 10 is going to get called. Michaela Martin for an over the back foul.
Well, she got up in the air and there's no air brakes.
Right. They got Clark out here kind of playing with fire. Royall going back to that full court defense they were so effective with earlier. And a jump ball is going to come back to Royall on the baseline. Got Michaela Martin's going to bring this ball back out of bounds. A lot of crossing here on the inbound play. Comes into Casey Jones. Kind of a fight for the rebound. Comes back to Mara Gruen, ends up with a nice little jump shot
so
at about
tough,
4 or 5 feet. Coach C is going to take a full timeout. I don't know, do we want to take a timeout as well, Ken? Or are you going to
it's going to be a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout.
Why don't we?
Bobby John's, downtown Cashton, now open for your enjoyment. You'll find your all-time favorite breakfast, lunch, and dinner items on their extensive menu. Stop in, say hi to Sam and Jolene Balto today. They're located at 913 Front Street and open every day of the week except Mondays. Call ahead 608-654-7611. We'll see you there.
About a couple more of our sponsors, such as Culver's of Viroqua on the north side, Daily Brew on the northwest side of Westby, helping us out tonight. We thank the Olerud and Cade family
as well as the Schultz family with Culver's. And Eagle Title Company, that's Lori Holte in Coon Valley, helping us out with the broadcast and, of course, embroidery and more. Greg Danes and crew out there in Westby territory. We will come back here to the action. And, boy, 24-9, and you have to credit Mara Gruen on that last play, Tom, where she was able to pick up the bucket.
Yeah, this ball is going to get inbounded here to Emily Hubach, over to Whitney Scrady on the right wing, back over the top to Zoe Clark, over to Hubach, back to Clark. She takes a three-point attempt. Oh, that ball just can't get down inside the cylinder.
Well, I tell you what, in and out, that was a great-looking shot.
Gruen's going to get the ball at top of the key. Casey Jones passes it out to Michaela Martin. Kind of a backside pass over here. And fadeaway jump shot opportunity. And Zoe's going to end up getting her third foul called on her here.
That's going to be tough.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, they didn't call that on her. They were nice.
Oh, okay.
And that goes against Scrady. That'll be her second. So a lot of Viroqua players flirting with foul trouble here with 8 minutes left in the half. Royall in a commanding lead of score of 25-9.
Drigney comes into the ball game and Dio comes out.
And another jump ball going to come back in favor of Viroqua. Emily Hubach trying to have her first varsity action of her young career here.
You know, you just kind of can't help but look forward to those freshmen. Oh boy, that was a big collision. That was Stuber.
So Bria Gruen's going to have an aggressive foul. Kind of a scary one. Grace is tough.
She's staying in. She's not coming out.
Yeah.
It's like, I can handle that.
Yeah, a scary collision.
Yeah, it is. You never know.
Over here on the left wing to Clark. Comes back over to Dragney. Quickly comes to Whitney Scrady, who gets the ball up on the rim. Just can't get the ball down. Fast, aggressive, fast break pass. That's going to be Zoe Clark with number 3.
Yeah, I'm thinking that is now. So that's a tough break here. She's going to have to come out.
So number 10, Michaela Martin, with her first free throw, ends up, it's successful. Lily Rozeski's going to come in for Clark. She's good for 2. Royall's going to have a score of 27-9. Emily Hubach lobs the pass over to Dragney. Dragney kind of pumps the ball in the middle. They're going to call Wainwright with a travel. Or I'm sorry, that's Casey Jones.
Jones, yes. Well, and what happened was she went up in the air, got the interception, and then when she came down, she tiptoed and then threw the ball.
Gruen with the block from Stuber into a, just really quick passes here on the part of Royall.
Bria Gruen with the 2.
So Viroqua gets the ball over to half court. Hubach with a 3-point attempt, doesn't quite get the ball. Good hustle on the part of Whitney Scrady. She ends up trying to pass the ball over to Dragney, who gets the ball stolen from Jones. Royall's faster than I can announce it, Kevin.
Well, they are so quick. I tell you what, there's nothing wrong with that.
Coming back to Hubach. Scrady gets the ball over half court. Michaela Martin gets her hands in there somehow, gets the ball stolen. And this one going to Wainwright. Rozeski's going to get a reach foul called on her. That's going to be the second on Rozeski as well.
She really, basically was like a bear hug.
I take
coming
that
over.
back. That's her first.
It is, okay.
But they're going to pull her out of the game, I think, in fear of getting her in trouble. It's going to... Royall is in the bonus.
Yep. You want to keep Lily available for the second half. You don't want to get in foul trouble now. Quackenbush came in for her.
Wainwright with a free throw attempt comes in flat. Royall ends up hustling for the rebound. Comes back to Gruen. Goes back across to Stanek. This one over to Simons. Simons back over to Stanek. Down into Wainwright. Wainwright passes quick to Stanek. Stanek just kind of dribbles that pass over. Hubac, tips the ball through. Wainwright's going to get called with a push foul from the back. Kind of a sneaky little foul.
Yeah, it was.
Well, it's kind of like offensive line training in football, Ken. When they get called for holding, I say, if you're not holding, you're not trying. So.
How can you legally hold? Oh, shoot. Our thanks going out to Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service right here on the north side of Viroqua. That's Mark Evinger and family and the Viroqua Clinic, part of that Gunnarsson Health System. We appreciate the Viroqua Clinic here in Viroqua, downtown Viroqua.
Hubac gets the first free throw. Ends up kind of making us guess for both of them, but they both fall in. Dregney looking to position a half-court defensive position here on the point. Brings it over to Simons, who brings it quickly over the right wing. Over to Gruen here. Back to the other Gruen, who quickly passes it down back into Mara Gruen, who's going to get called. Who's got the foul on that? We got Kate Quackenbush gets her first.
The thing I like here, take a look on the left side of the screen, folks, is Coach Terry Sina talking with Haley Dregney. He's coaching all the time, and he's not cranking on him. He's telling them, here's where we need to be, here's what we need to do. I really like the way he's going at things.
Yeah, I think, he's getting through to the kids, and he's got to work a young group. We got one senior on this Viroqua squad, and so they're going to continue to learn through this year, but do look improved.
Yes.
Royall just is really quick. There's no getting around it.
Well, like you said earlier, a very successful year last year, and they're looking for big things again this year, not only in the Scenic Bluffs but beyond.
Over here to Gruen, over to Simons. Back over to, that's Brooklyn Gruen. Over to Bria Gruen. Back to Simons. Simons going to be good for three. Goes up by a score of 35-11. Grace Stuber's going to bring this ball down on the left wing. Over to Haley Dregney. Dregney's going to try to bring the ball back out. Rachel Deal comes back over. Stuber quickly gets it, tries to shoot it. Just inside the three-point line, unsuccessful. Royall pushing the ball up the court. And kind of lets Mara Gruen gets down through the lane. Kind of upset she didn't get a foul there, but
yeah.
Grace picks up her dribble. Haley Dregney on the right wing. Rachel quickly shoots. Nice shot. Good opportunity. Got to take that. Unsuccessful. There's Hubac. Hubac ends up kind of getting the ball stolen out of her hands by Bria Gruen. Mara Gruen brings the ball down, passes it off to Gracie Stanek, who ends up shooting the ball in and gets the basket. Viroqua call a timeout on the basket. They're going to try to regroup here a little bit.
Yeah, we'll take a timeout as well. It's a full timeout here for the Blackhawks. We'll be right back.
When you think of a co-op, farms may come to mind, but it's the people that make a cooperative thrive. At the Chaseburg Co-op, that means everyone who's involved. those who work there, members who do business, even customers passing through for anything from gas to tires. It's local. It's people coming together community-wide and beyond. You don't have to be a member of the Chaseburg Co-op to do business with them, but it sure has its perks, and it's free. Ask how you can become a member. The Chaseburg Co-op, your locally owned co-op.
American Family Insurance. For all your protection under one roof. It's the Miranda Wright Agency, Westby and Viroqua, providing you with a wide range of reliable insurance protection for you and your loved ones. Hard-working farm insurance coverage as well from your American Family Miranda Wright Agency. Stop in today and see why they are the family that you choose.
Back we come. Our thanks going out to Main Street Design. That's Leah Kroom right there in downtown Westby. And one of our new sponsors, Lynn's Home Center. We thank Dwayne Lind and all the crew out there on Main Street, downtown Cashton. And speaking of Main Street, right here in Viroqua, it's Main Street Mobile helping us out. We appreciate, again, the Schultz family, Rob, Tammy, and the whole crew down there on the north side. Back to you, Tom.
All right, here over to Clark. Clark's back in the game, even playing on 3 fouls. Rachel Deal ends up getting fouled here by Casey Jones.
You know, I wonder if maybe Coach Cena didn't say to Zoe, okay, the challenge here, stay aggressive, but no more fouls. Find that happy medium, right?
Right. Rachel Deal ends up good. So one good team here. They're making good on free throws. I know last year that was a struggle as well. So trying to find some nuggets of improvement for Viroqua. Down by a score of 37-12. Royall in the double bonus. Viroqua in the regular bonus on free throws. Going to have an over-the-back foul on the part of Casey Jones. And not the railroad engineer kind.
Well, she had her eyes on that rebound and failed to see underneath the Blackhawk.
The good news, as I said, you know, Viroqua just boxing out more effectively.
Yeah.
They really struggled with rebounds last year. So a good theme happening there.
Yep.
I think I jinxed him on the free throw thing. Down here to Simons. Over to Stanek. Stanek ends up getting the shot blocked, and then Bria Gruen ends up getting fouled by, was it Emily Hubach? Is that what they called that?
It was.
That'd be her first foul.
Yep.
So Bria Gruen's going to miss her first of 2 fouls in the double bonus. Well, I guess she was shooting either way. So an unfortunate bounce off the rim ends up getting the... So Lily Rozeski is going to get that rebound. She's going to shoot free throws back down here. That's called on Brooklyn Gruen. Is that correct? That's her first.
Yeah. Thanks to Mitbee's TV and Appliance, another one of our new sponsors in Cashton. Stop in and see Mike. And, of course, on the north side, it's Nordic Lanes, our friends Scott and Sue Sordahl bringing you tonight's action. Hope you're enjoying on their number of TVs. Go ahead, Tom. Sorry.
So Lily's good on the first from the free throw line. Shooting her second free throw, ends up bouncing that one off the back of the rim and up and rebounded to Royall. Michaela Martin bringing the ball up. Comes over on the left wing to Simons. Simons looking inside. She dribbles over to her right. Gives the ball back over here to Martin. Martin puts the ball back up. Simons ends up missing a shot. Lily Rozeski, she ends up getting a rebound and gets it over to Scrady. Zoe Clark ends up taking a tumble again.
Yeah. And I tell you what,
twisted her knee.
She came down. That's how you hyperextend a knee.
She's going to the line. Going to shake that one off.
Yep, 2:44 to go. Thanks also going out to Premier Co-op, bringing you tonight's action. Westby and the surrounding communities. I think that leg's bothering her a little more than...
Yeah. She's trying to tough it out.
Yeah. I think they're gonna bring somebody else in. Oh, okay, they're gonna give her the shot.
Let her shoot the ball and then probably let her out of the game, I think. Got Grace Stuber coming in. I think Coach Cena assumed she was going to make it.
Right.
So they kind of watched Mara Gruen dribble in and shoot that ball. I think a little bit of shock over this injury here on the whole part of Viroqua.
Clark stayed in though.
Yeah.
She looks like she's moving a little better. Still going easy, but now there's a good job on the defensive side.
Gruen at the top of the key.
You can't stop that.
She's going to get called on two. Yeah, well. Scrady putting that ball over to Rozeski. Rozeski back to Clark. Clark drives in to Rozeski. Rozeski gets the ball up on the rim.
I think it's going to be a foul here on the Panthers from the sounds of things.
It's going to be the second one on Brooklyn Gruen.
Thanks to the Riverbank helping us out tonight. Of course, 2 locations, south side of Westby and downtown Coon Valley.
So Rachel Deal missing her first free throw there. Rachel trying to get back in this game. She's kind of quieted down from the beginning. So Rachel misses both free throws. Mara Gruen comes in on the top of the key. She gets it back, and Gruen is going to shoot that probably every time she gets a shot at it. They're going to have to defend that shot.
Down to about a minute and a half here in the...
Whitney Scrady to bring the ball back in for Viroqua. Royall dropping back out of their full court press. Up 41-13. Grace Stuber looking for some kind of an opening. Gets it into Scrady, who puts the ball on the floor and ends up not being able to get that ball in the basket. Probably a shot she should have made. Michaela Martin with the drive and the air ball.
Might have been partially touched there, I think.
Okay, Bria Gruen brings it into Mara, who makes her own rebound.
Oh.
And now Rachel Dragney is going to get called.
Well, Stanek got the rebound. She missed once, got the second one, and that's when she got hacked.
I take that back. That foul is going to be called on Lily Rozeski. That's her second.
Okay.
So Dragney hustles and gets the rebound. Passes up to Stuber, who brings it back to Hubach, over to Whitney Scrady. Whitney Scrady trying to dribble her way into some opportunity to shoot the ball. Hubach puts it down here to Rozeski. Rozeski brings it back out to Dragney, who shoots the three and is successful.
Just got up there and fired away.
Yeah, nice form, nice shot. 16-41. Kind of pumped it out to Gruen, back into Michaela Martin for the runner. 16-43, favor of Royall. Haley brings the ball back over to the left wing. Whitney Scrady shoots a three. Kind of off the back of the rim. Royall just continues to be aggressive and pushing that ball up the court. There you have it, folks. First half of action. Viroqua 16, Royall 43.
Our thanks going out to Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare, of course, the corporate office located in Cashton. Sealands Carperland, thanks to Tim, Paige, and all the crew down there in Coon Valley. And right here in Viroqua, it's Sleepy Hollow, thanks to Levon and Michelle. We're going to take a break and come back. As you can see, 9:40 counting before second half action. We'll see you back here in 9 minutes.
Aging and Disability Resource Center in Vernon County. When it comes to making connections between you and your community, it's ADRC. ADRC can support the elderly with transportation, caregiving, meals, and health promotions. Be sure to stop by 402 Courthouse Square. Learn more about these wonderful services.
Supporting and honoring the many veterans in the area. It's the Viroqua VFW. They welcome veterans of all ages to their post. Remember, no one does more for veterans than the VFW. Thank you to those who are serving our great country and for those who have served in the past. Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, located just outside of Viroqua, a county-owned long-term care and rehabilitation facility. Be sure to call Amanda Huff or any of her crew at 637-5400 and find out why you are treated like family at Vernon Manor Healthcare Center.
Main Street Designs. If you're in need for a cut, color, or highlight, be sure to contact Leah Kroom. Main Street Designs may be just what you're looking for. Conveniently located in the heart of Westby, 116 South Main Street. Give Leah a call today, 634-3201, and set up your appointment.
I get my power from my co-op so I can put my energy into my family.
So I can put my energy into waking up the neighborhood.
So I can put my energy into planting seed for a brighter future.
Touchstone Energy Cooperatives. Power to your community, for your community. So your energy can go into the things that matter most to you.
Like my passion.
Who powers you? Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source of power and information. Visit touchstoneenergy.com to find your local co-op.
Here to Viroqua and getting the start for second half action. We want to say thanks to a couple more of our terrific sponsors helping to bring you tonight's ball game. Sweet Valley Artisan and Valley Fudge and Candy, located in Coon Valley. Thanks to Linda and Steve Schulte. Be sure to stop in there today. Well, tomorrow for now. I'm sure they're heading home by now, right?
Where's that at?
Good old Cool Valley.
Well, I better get over there. I didn't even know that place existed.
Oh, I tell you what. Hey, in the back, it was so funny. So, doing the football game, Cashman football game, I didn't hit my button. I had the larger equipment and I had my ads, and I didn't hit the button in time or to get the screen back on for the game. And it was the Sweet Valley Fudge. It was a piece of fudge. I'm like, well, there was free advertising for a long time, so I have to. But and my mom noticed that her and my brother were watching the game, and yeah, I got the raspberries on that one. Let me tell you. So that was my mistake. I owned up to it. Well, here we go with the play and getting things started. Second half action. The Blackhawks going to come away with a rebound after a couple misses by the Panthers. And now going down inside to Clark. She'll lose the handle on trying to get a shot up, but no good. They'll come back with Gruen to Casey Jones, number 22. Back up to Martin. Over the far side with Brooklyn Gruen. Gruen to Gruen. They'll kick the ball out to Martin. She's got a very good look. The ball is a little bit strong. Coming away with it is Stuber. She'll pass down court, and picking it off here, number 22 in Casey Jones. They'll lob down into Brooklyn Gruen. She'll get an easy bucket.
There's no doubt that Royall just makes a living on those kind of interceptions and then pushing the ball back up and getting that quick basket back. They just have done that for as long as I've watched them.
Here's Clark going in for a potential layup, and she's going to be fouled. I think that's going to go on Gruen. And nope, it's going to go on Martin instead on the reach in. In front was Brooklyn Gruen, but Martin reached in for the foul. Michaela. First shot up, no good. One of three seniors here for head coach Andy Dowland. And the Panthers, Martin, Simons, and Heesh. 45-16, and I got to ask this question as much as I hate to think that it might happen, but what is the I know there's a mercy rule in basketball, and I want to say, is it 40 points? That's what I thought, yeah.
Yep.
That was in the back of my head, but
unfortunately, I know that one pretty well.
Oh, okay. That's going to go out of bounds, last touched by the Blackhawks. Martin gets the ball into Gruen. Her shot, back of the rim, no good. And Clark with a nice rebound. Good box out there to Rachel Deal. Deal up to Scrady, back out to the top. Here's a drive, in and out, no good by Clark. Well, I tell you what, that was a nice looking play. A little give and go there. But unfortunately, the ball wouldn't cooperate. Clark will inbound once again. Our thanks going out to Verdict Communications Cooperative, where you're watching on Channel 14 and, of course, the Viroqua School Channel 6. And for those that don't have any of those, either one of those channels or Verdict Communications, you can watch the game on my Twitch account, my Twitch channel, which is WWVP LLC. I'm going to try and get those going off and on. Depending on if we have two games tonight, then I got to decide which game's going to get it.
Well, hey, look at that Rachel Deal. She's a banker.
Yes. How about that? That was a nice looking shot. Here comes a drive. Gruen's going to go down, as is Clark once again. I tell you what, Clark has been on the floor a lot tonight. She's getting really
she's putting herself all out there. Yeah. It's going to be her fourth foul. Looks like Cena's going to leave her in the game.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you got to play through some adversity, and that's what Coach Cena is going to try to do here. Try and keep that senior leader on the floor. There, Clark nearly.
Well, she's staying aggressive.
She's not changing.
And that aggression kind of causes a turnover with Dregney there.
That was a nice play. Here's Stuber, comes over here to the near side with Scrady. Makes a move right, goes left. Shot up in the air, no good. Rebound back into the hands of the Blackhawks. And a shot up and over by Scrady. And right into the hands of Martin.
Whitney getting poked in the eye there. I don't know how that wasn't a foul, but.
Did you know the other night? And I was going to say, sometimes you just don't see those things. There's a nice turnaround shot, no good. But boy, there was a face mask on Monday Night Football, and I wasn't watching, but I was watching SportsCenter this morning, and they did, there's a face mask that wasn't called. And
I didn't watch the game last night. I ended up.
Well, you do wonder how you miss. There's a nice lob pass inside.
But like you said, sometimes it's just the angle and the position, and it's. And the game is so fast.
It is.
And this game, I can tell you, is fast. These Royal Panthers have really, they are a speedy team.
Yep. Clark not able to get to that one. Gruen runs the ball down, and she'll come over here to the near side. Now back to the middle of the court, kicks out. Here's Martin for two, and that's good. Well, I tell you what, nice looking shot there, and another timeout coming by Coach Terry Sina. We'll take another quick break. We'll come right back, talk about some of our sponsors in a moment.
The Bank of Cashion hopes that you're enjoying today's special presentation. Be sure to call Scott Wall, 654-5121, for all of your banking and investment needs. Now located at 724 Front Street, a new modern bank, yet the same know your neighbor attitude. The Bank of Cashion. Main Street Mobile Mart, downtown Viroqua. Stop in and pick up your last-minute fishing requirements, bait to tackle, and even a quick snack. It's Viroqua's mobile mini mart. Keep your vehicle running smoothly with Synergy Mobile Fuel. Rob and the whole gang wish everyone the best of luck during the 2021 season.
To Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, Amanda Huff and her professionals on the north side of Viroqua, as well as in Westby, just outside of Westby on Saugstead Road. It's Vernon Electric, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Thanks again to all these sponsors. We have another page to go or two, but we also have another 14 minutes of the ball game, and it's a 49-18 score, Panthers of Royall. Inside pass, no good, and nice job by Rozeski trying to save that one, but right into the hands of the Panthers. I don't know that they need any more help.
No, they really don't.
They'll come back out to the top here. 13 in Simons over the far wing. Down low, there's Rozeski with the quick hands.
A lot of new staff in here for Viroqua. We got Alana Christensen coming in off the JV squad as a freshman, playing her first action of the game.
And you still have Deal.
Emily Hubach back in.
Nice to see those freshmen get some playing time, though. They're going to grow a lot with this. Nice shot by Deal. Hung in the air and hit that floater. 49-20 your score.
Yeah, Rachel looking like a better offensive player already this year.
Yeah, I think she's got 3 buckets tonight. Yeah. We didn't keep score tonight. Here's Gruen for 2. I always kind of go in increments. I probably won't keep the score on the first game, maybe even the second. But after that, then I kind of talk myself into, let's do the challenge,
Sure. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I'll try.
We're not going to worry about it. Let's put it that way. They'll come back out to the side here on the wing. Gruen makes a move inside. Oh, quite a pass now, kicking it out. Here's a shot on the way. No good. A little bit hard on that shot by Wainwright. And the putback is good. Wow.
Mara Gruen just such great body control. Yeah. Just kind of knows how to protect the shot and everything about it. She's fun to watch.
And she just has a great instinct to where the ball is or where it's going to be.
Going to get a jump ball here with Deal. I didn't see which of the Panthers was locked onto the ball as well, but as it is 12:15 to go in the ball game, Rozeski will inbound here for Viroqua.
Mara Gruen getting a break. She's made her way to the bench.
Partially blocked on that shot. That was that wasn't. That was that Schneider? No, 50. Who am I looking at here? 50.
Alana Christensen.
Christensen, thank you. Here we go, back up on the top with Martin. Bounce pass to Stanek. Back up on top it goes once again. Simons, no, rebound, bouncing around into the hands of Deal. And she hustles down the court looking for a layup. We're going to get a foul here. A block and a foul. Believe 13 is going to get the call on Simons.
Yeah, she's very competitive. She was not happy. She thought that was a clean block.
Her third foul of the night.
She's still talking to the ref.
Yeah. Yeah. She's going to come out of the ball game, and
you gotta love that competitor in them. I mean, you know, it's
that's for sure. Casey Jones comes in, and let's see, Brooklyn Gruen returns to the game. In and out, no good, and last touched over there, that was Rozeski. And so the Panthers will inbound. Martin to Gruen, and they'll come down the court here on the near side. Lob pass in. Oh, just enough on that one by Gruen, Tom, to roll over the top.
Well, she kind of remembered, you know, playing volleyball. She just kind of bumped that one in.
She did. Yeah. Little set pass. Deal inside. Christensen, no good. Rebound, put back up and good.
There's another set.
Yeah. Rozeski on that one. You're remembering the volleyball stuff here.
Yeah.
You did a nice job, by the way.
Thank you.
On that regional. That was I kind of watched and listened, and I enjoyed that. I got a kick out of Viroqua played well against Riverdale that night.
Yeah. Well, I needed victory in the program. I mean, they got to host a volleyball game, and they earned it through a tough season, and they worked hard.
They did.
So.
When it comes to all your building supply requirements, be sure to stop in at Cashton Building Supply. Kevin Kirking has you covered when it comes to quality building products. And while you're there, be sure to talk to Courtney Kuzi for any and all of your design renovations. CBS Design has your plans come to life with a terrific 3D model. It's a winning combination, Cashton Building Supply and CBS Designs. Nordic Lanes, fun for all seasons. Nordic Lanes on the north side of Westby. Volleyball, beanbag, co-ed softball, and men's softball as well taking place throughout the summer weeks. It's a triple play when you stop in at Nordic Lanes in Westby. A proud supporter of area events. Be sure to stop in and try some of their fantastic pizzas and more. Nordic Lanes in Westby. Martin to inbound. She'll get it over here on to Jones. Back up to Martin. Inside pass, no. Back out. Heesh on the floor now. Ball taken away here by Hubach. Nice job. Christensen on the pass to her. Comes back out to the top. Hubach looking for a drive on the left side, and she's going to be fouled. Well, I tell you what, staying aggressive in there, the freshman and Emily Hubach.
Yeah, quick to the basket. Had a nice steal down here on defense.
Yeah. Thanks to VMH Vernon Memorial Healthcare, bringing you our ball game tonight, non-conference wise. And also on the south side of Viroqua, it's the VFW supporting the broadcast. And don't forget the Viroqua Booster Club. What a tremendous job those folks continue to do. Just off the front of the rim, no good.
So I think the continued theme on Terry Cena's part has just been keep these girls staying competitive, keep them working, just try to learn and keep getting better. And just right there, I think, a good example, you know. I mean, Elena understands she's just got to slow that down and instead of trying to just get to the basket.
Well, it did give them a chance to score there, and that's right. You know, if they go too fast, they get underneath the basket, and you know it's virtually impossible to come up with a bucket that way.
Yeah, Royall slowing their offense down kind of graciously against Viroqua, and as hard as that is for them to do.
Yeah, they are a quick team. It's going to be a foul here now as going down to the floor is Gruen. Brooklyn was not in the act of shooting, so it'll be a common foul. Thanks to Dr. Leanne Klum and the Viroqua Dental Center. Their shot is no good, and Rozeski coming away with the rebound and quickly down the court. Here's Grady. And Tom, after this, in fact, why don't we do it right now? We'll possession here. We'll take the reins back over to you.
All right, thank you, Ken. We'll try to emulate your awesome job of commentating here.
I don't know about that.
Gruen to bring the ball up the court. Puts it over the right wing. Quickly passed back into Gruen, who throws it right over to Heesh. And just kind of a cap on the rim right now for Royall. They're getting good shots. Whitney Scrady.
Little hook.
We'll take it. Whitney Scrady with the putback.
Yep.
Over to Casey Jones. Back to Mara Gruen. Puts the ball up quickly. Comes back down to Viroqua here. Scrady, a nice little drive and kind of a soft glasser there. So Viroqua at least showing some signs of life offensively here the second half. Royall definitely slowing offense down. Over to Casey Jones on the right wing. She surveys the court, comes back to her left, over to Mara Gruen on the top. Kind of a give and go. Casey Jones gets down on the underneath and gets fouled. Probably going to be by Christensen, I believe. Yeah, it's going to be Alana Christensen's first foul. She's getting a workout tonight.
Yes, she is.
Just admirable on the part of those JV players to work a full JV game and come, and have play at varsity level. Looks like almost all the Viroqua players are going to sub in and out. We're going to have Hubac, Rozeski, Scrady, Dragney coming out. We got Rachel Deal, Kate Quackenbush, Grace Stuber, Zoe Clark's going to come in. Alana Christensen's going to stay in the game. So we've got Casey Jones with her second free throw. Did she make the first one? Or that was a bonus shot, wasn't it? So she missed that one. Jones with the rebound. And Martin's going to bring the ball up, pushes it over to Simons. Simons a cross-court pass to Jones. Jones swings back over to Wainwright. Wainwright back to Simons, who shoots the ball in and out. Rebounded by Stanek, who gets the ball, puts it back in. 58-28. Royall still with that commanding lead. Grace Stuber gets the pass back in. I don't know if that ball was tipped up or if that just was a off-the-mark shot.
It really took off in a hurry, didn't it? Another timeout, but this one by head coach Andy Dullen of the Panthers. He wants to talk things over with the new crew out there on the floor. Why don't we take a very quick break?
Premier Co-op, serving members since 1893. Your corporate office located in Mount Horeb. Other sites include Cashton, Lafarge, Richland Center, Viroqua, Eastman, and Westby.
Best of luck to all the area teams throughout the season, and they wish all of you a happy and prosperous new year.
Located on Highway 27, Cashton Farm Supply, organic poultry, organic eggs, and more from your organic specialist, Cashton Farm Supply. When it comes to organic farming requirements, stop in and talk to the specialist, Ernie Peterson and his crew, Highway 27. Call 608-654-5123 today.
Thanks once again to all those sponsors. Our final three, Varsity Funeral Home, bringing you today's action. Of course, located in Viroqua here and Westby and surrounding communities. Take home that country goodness, the Westby Co-op Creamery helping us tonight. Of course, in Westby, and the Westby Co-op Credit Union. WCCU with 9 locations. Well, Tom, we got, 7:18 left here in the ball game.
Yeah, so we're going to have Gracie Stanek's going to bring the ball out of bounds here, coming into Michaela Martin for Royall. They're going to take their time bringing that ball up the court. Grace Stuber is going to meet her with a half-court defense at the point. Kind of a... So Martin with a Euro step, but she gets called on that one.
That one didn't work.
Well, I guess that was Simons.
Oh, okay.
Back to the point. Zoe Clark looks for a spot to penetrate. She gets down on the post, ends up getting that ball up in shot position, gets fouled by Wainwright the way it looks. Wainwright, a freshman. One of 2 on the Royal squad. Zoe's going to be shooting 2. She makes good on the first. So after a sluggish start, Ken, Viroqua actually offensively has played better in the second half.
Yeah.
Royall maybe not as intense a defense, but
it shows that Viroqua will continue to battle, and I think that's a good thing. That's a positive.
Wainwright with a cut. She ends up kind of tossing the ball up off balance. Kate Quackenbush taps that ball out of bounds, which gives the ball back to Royall. Bria Gruen's going to throw the ball in from the baseline. Simons instantly shoots that ball and drives. Ooh. She's going to get charged. She's going to get a charge call. Not going to be happy about that either.
Yeah. Quackenbush was pretty well set, though.
She was set. Simons likes to make her feeling known about the call. I will say that about a high school basketball player. She definitely got some attitude.
And that's not always a bad thing,
Not always bad.
Yep.
So Rachel Deal, a little off the mark, ends up shooting that the ball high off the backboard, missing the basket. Grace Stuber with a quick hand in there. And then Gruen ends up. So Grace Stuber is down. She's going to come out of the game, I think. She's got a kind of a bum knee to start.
Yeah. 6:01 left here. Let's take a quick timeout.
Stoddard, DeSoto, Ferryville. It's not hard to figure out where Riverbank got its name. Those 3 communities are where Riverbank started. Now that Riverbank has grown to serve communities in Bangor, Berry Mills, Coon Valley, Holman, La Crosse, Sparta, Toma, and Westby, the same close community spirit that brought us together is still there. Friendly, personal service, understanding the customer's needs, and going the extra distance in providing service. Riverbank, local banking made simple. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Culver's of Viroqua. That's where you can get a great tasting butter burger or crank it up a notch It's the Deluxe Burger, right here in Viroqua, where food is grown, not made. Home of the Concrete Mixer. Culver's hopes that you're enjoying today's special presentation. And remember, they offer a flavor of the day each and every day.
All right, welcome back to action here. Western Wisconsin Video Productions, Viroqua versus Royall. First basketball action of the year. Ball gets inbounded to Mara Gruen. Quickly kind of tapped away from Dregney. Possession arrow on a jump ball is going to go back to Royall. We're going to have Gruen throwing the ball back in, out of bounds to Gruen. Over to Gruen, to Wainwright. Back to Gruen.
Is it like
to Gruen?
3 out of 5 chances there, right? Oh, my goodness.
I can't keep all the first names straight, so if I even try to pretend, it'll be wrong. So here's Mara Gruen bringing the ball back up off the steal. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left. Royall up 62-29. Rachel Deal throws it over to Clark. Clark kind of lackadaisically tosses the ball back to Deal. Gets stolen by Gruen, but Gruen ends up missing that layup. Emily Hubach, actually had a nice drive up the court, throws it over to Dregney. Dregney just kind of off the mark, quickly tosses that ball up. Gruen gets away with a cross-court pass to Stanek. Back over to over to Brooklyn Gruen. They try bringing the ball back to the center of court. Dregney's going to get called with a hold. So Kate Quackenbush and Rachel Deal are coming out. We got Whitney Scrady and Lily Rozeski coming back in. Up to Bree Gruen. The steal by Rozeski and goes into Clark. Clark ends up missing the layup opportunity. Mara Gruen comes back. She's going to toss that one a little high over the head of Wainwright over here on the left wing. Zoe Clark's going to bring the ball out of bounds, put it over to Hubach, who's going to bring the ball up the court. She quickly pushes the ball to Dregney down over on the wing to Rozeski into Clark. Clark tries another kind of a hook shot, layup opportunity and misses that one. Dregney follows Gruen down through the lane. And we're going to have all subs come back in here for Royall. Other than Wainwright's going to stay in the game. We've got Maria Gruen, Olivia Heesh, Michaela Martin, and Casey Jones. Emily Hubach's they're gonna screen, try to get Hubach opened up, and she's gonna get the ball back out to Haley Dregney for 3, or did they call that 2?
You know what? I don't know now.
I thought I saw him call it a 3-point shot. Maybe one ref called it one way and the other one called it the other way.
Yeah, could have been.
They're going to bring the ball back out to Martin, who's kind of slowing this game down a little bit. 3 minutes, 18 seconds left. Royall up 32-64. Viroqua took what was a tough first half and kind of made it a better second half here and stayed competitive. Whitney Scrady misses the left-handed layup there, kind of up over the top of the Royall player. Michaela Martin gets the rebound and is bringing that ball up. Haley Dregney is kind of forcing that ball to get past. She cuts back down underneath and Casey Jones tries a bounce pass over to Bria Gruen, and it gets tapped out of bounds or lost out of bounds, I'm not sure. We got Michaela Martin bringing this ball out of bounds over on the far corner. She throws it, tosses it into the hands of Casey Jones over her head.
Tom Deal and
Emma Moyleen in the game for the first time.
Yep. Getting a chance to play. Good to see.
Yeah. She had a good JV game.
She did, didn't she?
Rachel Deal trying to swat that ball down. Ends up getting tapped by Bria Gruen. Somehow Emily Hubach stayed away from it. It's going to be Viroqua ball. Emily's pushing this ball back up to Christensen on the right wing. Christensen looks to her left. Rachel Deal dribbles to her left, tries to find a seam, ends up traveling one too many steps. Bria Gruen's going to toss this ball out of bounds to Michaela Martin. Martin's going to slowly bring the ball up the court with 2 minutes left. Over to Wainwright on the far right. Martin tries to penetrate the... She ends up getting fouled. I believe it's going to be by Deal. Be her third.
Well, next week, only 2 games. We mentioned earlier, I think the first one is a Westby. I want to think it's a Westby game, girls game, and then I just don't remember who they play. and then on Tuesday, though, I do remember that I'll be in Cashton. They take on Seneca in a non-conference game. So back-to-back girls games, Monday, Tuesday next week, 21st, 22nd.
Will I be doing a boys game next week?
I don't think they play until the week after, I want to say.
Oh, I was thinking...
Because this week is their... Well, they might. You might be right.
This season moves so fast.
Once it gets going.
I've got a Monday night game on the schedule.
Oh, that could be next week.
I don't have who they're playing, but we'll see.
Yeah. Maybe it is here. I think the Westby girls play at home, too.
I think they play Cashton or Brookwood here. I think the boys play Brookwood.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to do. I was going to do that because working at Brookwood. So.
Oh, sure.
So are you going to be able to do that?
I was planning on being here.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. We'll be able to work together again then.
So Emma Moyleen's going to take a 3-point attempt. Good for her. Minute left, time winding down. That's Simons bringing that's Stanek bringing the ball down. Got Bria Gruen over here. Stanek. Emma Moyleen ends up stealing that ball, gives it back to Deal. Deal misses it, gets her own rebound, but she came from out of bounds to get it, so she's going to be called with an illegal touch of the ball. I think that's actually football, but sorry. She's just out of bounds.
Just out of bounds.
So that ball goes, they kind of quickly throw it into Brooklyn Gruen, who makes no hesitation and ends up getting a basket. So a lot of Christensen does the same on this end. 26 seconds and counting. Royall trying to kind of just take the steam off of this one and passing the ball around. 14 seconds left. Emily Hubach, she's battling. Still fighting.
Gotta like that.
Yeah, 4 seconds left.
And she's probably
that's the goal to never quit competing.
Yep.
No matter what happens, you gotta give them credit. There you have it, folks. That puts an end to the first game of the season. Viroqua 34. The Royall Panthers, I believe it is, right? 66.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us. Thanks for having me, Ken.
You bet. Always a lot of fun doing this, and we're going to plan on being back here again next Monday night. As you said, Tom, as the boys' season will start, they'll be hosting the Brookwood Falcons, and we'll be able to do that game together once again. That should be a lot of fun.
I think to sum this one up, the JV game was fun to watch. And nice to see them get their first victory. And the varsity obviously has some work to do, but a really tough opponent, very well experienced and seasoned and fast. And they'll have their work cut out for them. Viroqua needs to get ready for conference play, so this is good conditioning for that.
That's exactly it, because you're going to run into some very tough teams in the conference as well.
That's right.
So once again, the Panthers coming away with the win. For Tom Lohr, I'm Ken Manning saying we hope that you enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production of Viroqua girls basketball. We'll see you back here next Monday night as the boys host the Falcons of Brookwood. Have a great week, everyone.
Coon Valley Telecommunications, serving Stoddard, Coon Valley, and the Chaseburg communities with state-of-the-art communication services, cable television, phone service, high-speed internet, and computer repair. Contact Coon Valley Telecommunications, 452-3101, and their friendly staff work quickly to get you up and running. That's Coon Valley Telecommunications. Life is full of bumps and bruises. Having a primary care provider to support you through all of life's obstacles is very important. That's where Scenic Bluffs Community Health Centers come into play. They focus on integrated health care through all of their departments: medical, dental, behavioral health, chiropractic, acupuncture, and pharmacy services. Scenic Bluffs Community Health Centers.
Do you want to rent me an electric car?
Yes.
What if I want to go to Reedstown?
Then you just turn left.
What if I want to go to California?
Then you just go west. It's just a car.
For quality service after the sale, it's Sleepy Hollow in Viroqua with a collision center, detail center, and 24-hour towing. Levon and the gang are there to serve you.
Vernon Memorial Healthcare offers a 5-star patient experience. Don't just take their word for it. The VMH 5-star patient experience rating is from Centers for Medicare and Medicaid. VMH has received this rating for 16 years in a row. Everyone at VMH committed to making your visit a 5-star patient experience. Viroqua Booster Club, supporting the many teams of Viroqua High School. The Booster Club works closely with coaches and administration to assist in many ways. Thank you to the Viroqua Booster Club, fans, parents, and alumni for their great financial and moral support over the course of all these years.